Good morning, good morning. We are live. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if you can join or if you are live with me. Let me know. Signify that you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Kindly signify that you can hear me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I'm here on Start Your Marriage Life Academy YouTube. Adonla Adenola is my name. Good morning. I'm streaming live this morning from Lagos, Nigeria. Kindly let me know where you're streaming from. Good to be here this morning. By the way, if you have not joined the next batch of Start Your Marriage Right Academy, what are you waiting for? And you call yourself a premarital coach. The door, go and open the door. It's right behind you. Thank you. Thank you for joining this morning. I'm super excited. Adonla Adenola is my name. Adonla Adenola is my name. I'm a certified family life practitioner. I'm the lead coach and the lead counselor of Brook Gem Consult, the Becoming Place. Yes. And we are here this morning to talk about a very sensitive and important topic. Do well to sit right, take up your notes, and let's dive right in. Let's dive right in. The topic we're going to be talking about this morning is how self-awareness can enhance and make your relationship to go deep. That is the summary of all. Thank you for joining. I see you, Muturayo. I see you, Oluwashi from Ogun State. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. If I missed your presence, please pardon me. I just want to hit the ground running as fast as possible. We are talking about self-awareness this morning, like I said. And I just want to start with a short story. And I want you to go along with me and let's kick and let's keep the ground running. Sheung, a young wife, entered into the kitchen and saw the wife or the husband, Tolu, washing dishes. You know, he was quiet, no smiles, no joke, which is, you know, quite unusual of him. The next thing, Sheung said, yes, I know. Immediately said, I've done something wrong. Yes, I did something wrong. He must have been upset with me. Maybe it's because of what I said last night. Yes. Let me give him space. He's really upset with me. Then he avoids eye contact, or she avoids eye contact and slightly carries tension all day. Later on that evening, you know, Tokwe came back of everything and he said, babe, do you know that that headache came back? And it was really terrible today, but I'm okay now. I'm fine. Thanks for your advice, you know. That's when it hits her that, oh my God, he wasn't upset with me. He was not even withdrawn. He was actually unwell. But she was, at that moment, it was at that moment that she knew that, oh, I wasn't looking at it properly. She judged the situation from a filter of fear, guilt that shaped her response. How did that go for you? And that brings me to my favorite quote from Anis Nain that says, we don't see things the way they are. We see things the way we are. I'll say that again. We don't see things the way they are really. But we judge things, we respond to things the way we are. Let's think for a moment. That's why we often respond literally. We don't interpret, we respond to our interpretations reality. Because that's our lens. That's the way we are seeing it. Just like I cannot see without this glasses. We see with that same lens. And with this short story, I will want us to dive deep into what, the topic of today is all about. What is actually self-awareness? What is self-awareness? I would like to look at it from two perspectives. Number one, self-awareness is what happens internally and externally. What do I mean by internally? There are so many things that, let me break it down. Self-awareness is a conscious and unconscious effort, the way we look at things. Or rather, let me start from here. The reason why we are doing this topic is to help us to know that deep connection becomes a mirror to your personal growth. And if you are not self-aware, you cannot connect deeply with other people. We can also say that being self-aware is the first and foremost work of self-harmony. Self-harmony is when you can be able to understand yourself. Like I was saying, thank you for joining. I see you. Thank you all for joining. It's the ability to have a conscious understanding of your strength, of your belief, of your values. We can also say self-awareness is the conscious understanding of your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors, which is like divided into two: the internal and the external factors. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your thoughts, your beliefs, basically, they are within. What are the things that you think about? When you feel some way about something, how do you respond to that? How does that shape who you are? If you are following this conversation, you will know that some thoughts make you feel sad, while some thoughts give you energy. That's self-harmony, and it is within. There is a lot of work that needs to go within. That's the internal. It's a journey, and it's a personal journey. The more you know more about yourself, that is, you are self-aware of why you think what you think, why you feel the way you feel, then the more you can be able to equip yourself, put things in place, do things, and begin to understand other people as well. Because at that time, the lens which you are seeing with is not the way you think it should be. Also, the external understanding, external factors, as it's understanding how others see you. You have control over what you think, how you process things, the way you feel. But you don't have control over other people. And when you know that, that's quite liberating. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate. When you know that you don't have control over other people, then that's liberation there. Then you can be able to know how to respond to things when they come to you. Further in this conversation, I want us to relate, see what are the signs of deep connection. We have gone through, we have seen how the importance of being self-aware, and that it's a personal work. It starts from within. It starts from you. It starts from within. Signs of a deep connection. How do you know that you are and you feel heard? It's a feeling. It's a feeling, and it's actually the secret. When you feel seen and heard, it's different from I'm seen. You can be seen and not feel seen. You can be heard and not feel heard. They are deeper. So the first point that I want to talk about this one is one of the signs, for you to know if you are deeply connected is that you feel seen and you feel heard. If you are in a relationship with your partner or with people, even if it's an office environment, you can be seen and not seen. And you can feel seen and feel heard. They are two different things. How do you know that you are deeply connected? You feel safe and you feel very vulnerable. In a workplace environment, you can be able to, express your opinion on things without, holding back. And in that kind of environment, there is progress. So also with your relationship with your partner, when you are deeply connected, there's this safety that you feel. There's this safety coverage that you have. And it makes you to be able to talk, when you're playing, and you can be able to talk, you can be able to relax yourself and be vulnerable. And vulnerability, by the way, is strength, not weakness. That's not the topic that we are talking about today. So let me stay focused. Then your communication feels fluid and not forced. The communication moves, smoothly. It's not forced. It's not like if I don't do this, then something will happen. You can say no, without feeling, without being guilty. You can say yes to something, and the other partner is also okay with it. So I will stick to those 3 points because of our time. There's so much to unravel with this topic. Please let me know if there's anything that is that you are rolling with. If there's anything that you have identified, whether in your relationship with your partner or your partner to be, whether you are engaged or not, we are here. Please kindly like this video and subscribe to Start Your Marriage Right Academy. They are doing amazing work. How deep connection spark self-awareness? We want to relate your deep connectivity to the spark in your relationship. Number one, the deeper your bond, the more clearly you see yourself. After you have done a self-harmony walk with yourself, then there's a deeper bond. No matter what level of deep work that you have done with yourself, you will see a deeper bond the more clearly you see of yourself, because you begin to see something good about the other person, and you feel good, and you are also good with yourself. You feel seen by your partner, like we said earlier. Then deep connection isn't instant harmony. It's consistent commitment to understanding. Like the story that we shared earlier as we started. If the wife had remembered, would have known that she was even the one that suggested to the husband that each time the headache come, just take a, even if you're doing something, just take a breather and be quiet and all of that. So deep connection isn't constant harmony. It's a consistent commitment to understanding each other. The risk of disconnection. In the whole of this, when we lack self-awareness, here's what happens. So that we know what can happen and what is likely not going to happen, whether when you are self-aware and when you're not. Number one, there is constant misunderstanding. Just like the story that we shared earlier. You misunderstand yourself. And for couples, couples come to us regularly. They have communication differences and all of that. It's most times not even the communication, differences. It's not the communication. Okay. I think I was lost for a moment. Please let me know in the comment section if I'm back, if you can hear me. I think I was lost temporarily. Please let me know if you're following me, if I'm here, if you can hear me. I would love to know that. Thank you. Before I go ahead, please let me know if I'm back and if you can hear me as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Mama. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. So like I was saying, the risk of disconnection. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate. The risk of disconnection. There's constant misunderstanding. You see yourself, your partner says something, you hear something different. That's miscommunication. There is argument that repeats like broken records. So it's not what you're fighting about. It's the way you're going about it. Because in actual fact, conflict is not the problem. It's the way you view conflict. If you see conflict as a tool to, enhance the deeper bond in your relationship, then each time conflict arises, you will not see it in a negative way. So constant arguments, emotional withdrawals and explosion. An individual that is not self-aware will not respond to triggers, will always will not respond, will react. And when you react, it shows that you are not aware of yourself. You don't know why you do what you do. So the next point is emotional withdrawal and explosion. You explode anytime, anywhere, no cap, nothing. You just hear this thing. You are not even asking question. Why is this? You are not even, communicating with yourself. You're not doing all of that. You blame and you are defensive. And you are defensive. Can you imagine if the coin was flipped to the other side and it's the other part of us is behaving in the way that you are behaving? Will you really like it? How many of us in our true state that we are, we want to marry ourselves? That's self-reflection. And if you have not worked on yourself, you are likely going to blame your partner when the real work is within you. When the real work is you, you will want to blame your partner. If you have work in any area of your life, it is important that you are aware of it. You seek help. You seek help from qualified counselors and coaches they can be able to guide you through all of this, it means that you want healing, you want to be whole, you want to show up in a better way. How to cultivate self-awareness in our relationship. Before I go to how to cultivate, I will also want to open us up, to how we can be able to harness or help ourselves with achieving self-awareness and how it can help us to connect with other people. I would like to use the popular acronym, the 3 R's, which is responsiveness, resourcefulness, and resilience. Resourcefulness, responsiveness, and resilience. I will start with resilience. How resilient are you? When you are self-aware, you don't just react. Like I've said in this conversation, when things happen to you, a self-aware person responds. And when you're responding, it means that you have been able to take account, you have been able to take stock of what is happening, especially within you, before you start responding. You respond from a place of wisdom, from a place of understanding, from a place of love and empathy. That's a self-aware person, whether a guy or a girl. All right? When you're self-aware, when things happen, you take a pause, you breathe, and you reflect. You bounce back from conflict with calm and clarity. Because you don't think now. You have thought about it. And you have seen that it might not actually be what you're thinking. Because your mind is not the only mind that is in the world. And everybody have a mind of their own. I hope you are following me. So instead of saying, you always do this, you always do this, you learn to say things like, that triggered something in me, let's talk about it. That's from the place of wisdom, and it's coming from self-awareness. Pardon me. The second one point, the R that I want us to look at is resourcefulness. How resourceful are you? How resourceful are you? Self-aware people are most creative in conflict. What do I mean by that? I will break it down. Instead of fighting, to be right, like I say, being right is overrated. If you look at it, after you are right, what happens? After being right, do you get a medal? Are you even peaceful? So you might not necessarily be right, but you can have peace and you can have progress. So instead of fighting, they seek to understand and grow. They ask questions like, what else could be going on here? What else could be going on here? How can we move forward? How can we make progress from what has happened? Because when you sit with the problem, you can actually develop a template to solve other things. That's when you are asking questions and you are being resourceful about that conflict. You are not allowing that conflict to waste away. You see it as a tool to be able to help to, navigate some other areas in your relationship. Because most times when you solve a particular problem, when you are deliberate about a particular issue that come up in your relationship, you will end up attending to some other things that are around it that you are not even aware of that are going to show up. And by being resourceful, you will have been able to set a template for handling other things. That's self-aware there. And it's going to enhance and deepen your relationship. Please let me know how you're feeling about what you are listening to. Drop your comments. We would love to answer questions. Thank you very much. The third R is responsiveness. This one, not game changer, I tell you. Because when you are self-aware, you don't just listen to what you hear. You listen with your heart. These ears alone you cannot listen to it. You cannot listen with it. Because there's so many things, like we said earlier, internally that are going on. So you must listen with your heart. Your heart will tell you other things, that you have responded to in this manner that can help you. And that is the way you respond. You are not reacting. You are not reacting, you are responding. So how responsive are you? How resourceful are you? How resilient are you? With these 3 hours, you will be able to see yourself, not the way, you will be able to see the reality of the way things are, not the way you want it to be. As we go further, ask yourself better questions. Give yourself better presence. Offer yourself safer space. Offer yourself safer space. I will encourage you to start anywhere that you are in your self-awareness journey. How to cultivate it, and to enhance your relationship. Practice active listening. A lot of us listen with our ears, but not with our heart. When you are listening with your heart, you're not listening to answer or to react. You are listening to be able to understand where your partner is, so that you can be able to respond with what they really want, not what you feel they should. Like we like to love people the way we want to be loved, not the way that they want to be loved. For example, if I love to give gifts, I'm likely going to want my partner to give me gifts, and that might not be his love language. So that's just by the way. So active listening is really important. You need to start practicing active listening. Listen with your heart. Reflect after arguments. There are individuals that like to avoid argument. There are so many reasons for that. We are not going into that this morning. But encourage yourself to reflect on each argument that you have with one another. What was your role in that argument? How did the argument start? What triggered this argument? Should it even be an argument in the first place? When you ask yourself, how did I get here? That will be a good roadmap to where you are going to. Ask your partner for honest feedback. When you're on the journey of self-awareness, you can't do it alone. You need people. Your partner is your best bet, is the closest to you, and you should be able to be accountable to your partner. Ask for feedback. Ask for feedback. It helps you to move forward. It helps you to be a better person. And encourage your partner to do the same. Journal regularly. Journaling is very therapeutic, and what it does to your mind, to your growth, if you have not started it, you can start today. It's never too late. There's a saying that says, the best time that you can start something is actually now. If you have missed the best time, now is another time. Journal why you do things, your feelings, your thoughts, how you feel about something, why you behave this way. Journal it at that moment so that you can be able to track, you can be able to know. It might be symptom to something bigger that you have overlooked in a long time. Kindly journal. Attend counseling together or individually. Seek help. Seek help. If there are issues that are showing up that are not palatable, please do not hesitate to seek help. Help is always available. The beauty of mutual growth, when you grow together as a couple, it's amazing. The bond cannot be broken. because both of you are self-aware. Even when issues, crop up or come up in your relationship, the way you attend to them, they make you stronger, and third party will not be able to, come in between the two of you. Some of the beauty is it builds empathy and emotional safety. Beauty builds empathy and emotional safety. You are safe emotionally, and that's where you want to be. It encourages individual healing. Your partner gives you a space where you can be able to heal at your pace, and you have the support, and you can be able to heal and be strong, and even be a strong pole or a strong pillar for other couples, because one person had given you the permission or encourage you to heal. It also strengthens emotional intimacy. It creates thriving and evolving love story. I love love story. I love love story. I hope with this few points that we have discussed this morning, I don't know whatever time zone that you are, we have been able to see the importance of self-awareness. We cannot take self-awareness out of a relationship. For that relationship to thrive, both parties must be self-aware of each other. Individually, you must be whole. You must be an whole individual, because you are bringing your 100% to join with your partner's 100%. You can't come 50-50. It means that your marriage is not whole. When you come with your 100 and the other party comes with his or her 100, then your marriage is going to bliss. That's what we do at Brook Gem. We take engaged couples from wherever level that they are to clarity, and we give them good foundation for their homes, build a blissful marriage for them. Whether an engaged couple, whether you have been married for years, we help you, we set you up, we help you to have clarity, so that self-harmony will be what you have. Because when you flourish individually, then you can flourish together, and your marriage can enjoy bliss. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I really appreciate. I'm honored. Please do like this video. This is Start Your Marriage Right Academy YouTube channel. Like this video, share with your friends. Thank you so much. We really appreciate. See you other time. Bye-bye.